People of the internet, today we talk about the man known as King of the Retards, King of the Incels, or you could say the biggest loser on the internet. That's right. Today we talk about the man known as Redbar, King of the Cuckface Cucky Kings. And we're watching The Redbar Problem by Crawl Space. So grab your joint, grab your coffee, because Redbar is watching. And here we go.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
All right, I realize this is unorthodox. Typically when someone talks about Redbar, they are usually an upset comedian that didn't enjoy Mike David's observation, or one of the Redbar fans just ruined their stand-up show.
Bro, I don't understand. Okay, hold on.
That is not the case with today's video.
Okay, I don't understand why anyone fears this man. First off, don't ever fear nobody but the police and the government. Just saying. But first, look, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. Like, if he's going to go out there and air your dirty laundry, so what? It don't matter. Look, my channel, I talk shit, but it just is what it is. And these people get so upset about Redbar. You want to know what a Redbar fan looks like? Right here. Look at that. They are lonely. Women don't touch them. They are covered in Dorito dust, and they have never been laid. They have nothing more to do with their time, so they become these big tools of Redbar. And Redbar don't even care about him, because he can't even put out a fucking episode without puking halfway through it, so he just doesn't anymore. He takes your money and scams you. So who's scared of Redbar? Ain't nobody scared about Redbar. And if you want to talk about that Julian, or whatever little 15-year-old girl he married, then fuck her too. Redbar is a cuck. That's just what it is.
In fact, I consider myself an avid viewer of Redbar content. But I'm not so desperate for an online community that I'd pay for their content and hang out in a Facebook group all day. So believe me when I say, it's not that serious. If you don't know what Redbar is, I'm not sure you can call yourself a fan of comedy in 2024.
No. I don't think that's true at all. Here's the thing. Don't nobody know who Redbar is except loser lonely men. I didn't know who Redbar was. I've been on this planet for 40-something years. I didn't know who Redbar was. Why? Because he has a raccoon wig. Look at that raccoon wig he wears. This guy's what, 120 pounds soaking wet? And he's got to hide behind glasses because he's an alcoholic. He's addicted to Adderall, allegedly. And he's just a pathetic man. Even Jules doesn't fuck him. You know why? She likes BBC. Because Redbar's got a tiny little wang. It's so disappointing on his tiny little body. And he got them tiny little arms. Those tiny little arms. I'm a dolphin, Daddy. I'm a dolphin.
With a name that strikes fear in live chats or comment sections, Redbar has a very unique style that many have.
Bro, look at this. Hold on. Look at this. This is the man people are scared of. Look at this guy. He has a little boy body. You know the last time I was that size? 3rd grade. Look at that. You know the last time I was that size? 3rd fucking grade. He doesn't even have a chest. He is a little puny little man. Like, who's scared of this guy? Oh, you put some dirt out on me. So what? I'm a human. I'm flawed. I'm fucked up. And I don't give a shit if you think I'm a bad person. But you're a little boy. Redbar, the little boy. He's just a little baby. He's a little baby.
Attempted to mimic and ended up divorced, or with a Chad Zumach co-host. Now, with the Dream Team collection of aptly dubbed fools, they put together at least 2 8-hour shows each month, discussing everything from 21 Savage, Aiden Ross.
Wait, hold on. They don't put out shit. This guy, I don't watch this guy ever. Someone sent me a clip because they thought it was funny, and he was like, Jules, can we go to the next segment? Because I'm gonna puke. Jules, I can't. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Jules, cue it up. Cue it up, Jules. Cue it up. Where the fuck? What's your fucking numbers, Jules? That's what it's like watching Redbar. Just him berating. I think she's like 16 or 17. I don't know. But either way, it's just who fucking cares about this guy?
And Big Mike to Chris D'Elia, Steven Crowder, and Joey Diaz, it's the show to watch if you like comedians, even if he hates your favorite comedian. Mike David knows how to make what he does entertaining. And sure, it is despicable in some cases, but we all remember the kid in school that only had friends because he was an asshole. This is just on a grander scale. A lot of people...
Yeah, I mean, you only watch your content, one, if you're lonely, and two, if you hate yourself. And if women watch Redbar, fuck. I don't know how you messed your life up.
People use their podcast as a way to trash things or people they don't like and possibly somehow deny them success.
Oh.
But we've all heard of Brendan Schaub. Mike David at one point did work for Compound Media with the renowned ex-radio host, the Crater-Face Crypt Keeper himself, Anthony Cumia. But even Anthony Cumia couldn't handle the aggressive nature of Redbar. Nobody was safe, not even the fools he worked right next to. This podcast has been around for years, swapping one fool for the next in quick succession like those guys.
They're not fools. Like, nobody cares about this guy. See, here's the thing about Redbar. Yes, I make fun of comedy, you know, and I do that. But I would do other videos if I could and stuff. I have other interests. But here's the thing. I'm not here with intentions of ruining anything or being evil. I'm here just to have fun because I like making fun of shit. This guy is mad that he's 5 foot. He's mad that his body resembles a 12-year-old boy. He's mad that his wife is not even attracted to him. The wife is not attracted to Redbar. The reason the 16-year-old girl married Redbar is because she's fucking evil. And she just loves finding people, shitting on people, and that's her whole life. And Redbar is a giant fucking shit on festival that she can have access to shit on people continuously. She is known as a parasite. She would be called a witch, a Jezebel, what we call, you know, there's lots of names for her because she is pure fucking evil. And that's why I think Redbar is evil too, because the both of them, they're just like, if you look at Jules, she's so she's mad about herself too. So it's like you have these two ugly people mad at the world. Redbar is not even a real man because he stopped growing as a boy. And so it's just this big, nasty human being fest. And you know what? They only attract the nastiest of people too. People be like, "Oh, I can't. I'm a Redbar fan and I supported you." Yeah, well then get the fuck off my channel. What am I supposed to do? Like Redbar? Because no. Ugh.
Guys that pass fish back and forth all day. Redbar did have a hiatus that led to constant rumors of a debilitating sickness, which had most of us questioning if a return was possible, but had Josh Denny and Sam Tripoli high-fiving themselves in the mirror. But Mike did make his return.
Yeah, the rumors was he has AIDS. I don't know. That's just what he said. I don't know. Allegedly. I'm not saying for sure, but I'm pretty sure he has AIDS.
And that snide serpent that laughs behind the camera,
and he got it from Joe Rogan,
did as well. If you don't know, Mike David's wife is a major part of the show. And as far as I'm concerned, she is the worst part, and clearly the most terrifying. Her name is Jules,
terrifying.
and even though she is Canadian, she is pure evil. To the point it makes you question what kind of household she grew up in. Because the energy needed to put random people down to feel superior is unmatched. She clearly steers the ship, putting together clip after clip, link after link, and then going so far as to research the ticket sales for a Kid Cudi arena tour that apparently wasn't doing well simply to make fun of him for content. That's a level of evil most people won't understand.
Yeah, I just think they have a disappointing relationship. You see how even Mike doesn't like her. You see how they talk to each other. I've watched a little bit. At first, when I first started this channel, somebody, whatchamacallit, recommended. I watched a couple episodes, but even my girlfriend was like, God damn, this guy is just a fucking loser. Like, why is he just always bitching all the fucking time? And he's like, you know, and I was like, yeah, you're right. He's really, and now if you watch any of his newer episodes, I watched like 20 minutes of one for a video I did. And he's like, he's complaining about how long it is. He can't make it through a set. He really doesn't add anything to it anymore. And half the time he's arguing with that little kid about where's the timestamp? Where's the timestamp? Hurry up. I gotta go shit myself and snort a line of Adderall to stay on this fucking show. You know, it's like...
Now, as she laughs at each thing Mike says, she also laughs where most people wouldn't. At things that are not even remotely comedic. She is still pursuing childlike antics on a daily basis in her real life. It's clear maturity is not something that she has acquired yet.
Bro, this guy is spot on. It's spot on. She looks like a boy too, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Boy in the front, boy in the back.
Honestly, her speaking or laughing adds nothing to the show. In fact, she makes you think that everything they say is real or meant to hurt feelings or destroy lives and careers.
Yeah.
And maybe to her...
Oh my God, you're on fool's notice. Oh. The investigation has begun. Okay.
Is. She doesn't deliver a single word as if it is a joke. At least Mike has some sort of a comedic cadence. Jules also has no problem telling...
He also failed at running a comedy club.
Attack people on social media, but also says how they don't want any problems. It's kind of hypocritical, right?
Yeah.
Kind of annoying she hasn't realized that yet. But again...
Damn, I've been waiting for my hate videos, but nobody wants to make one. You know why? Because I'm right. But dude, I would react to one. I mean, you could shit on me. It's your page. You're allowed to shit on me. You come on my page, that's a different story. If you saw the live stream last night, all them little Redbar creeps were crawling out, and I was like, bye, pussy, and get the fuck off my page, pussy.
Maturity is lacking. And what else should we expect from a certified witch? In the end, this wasn't really about Redbar as a whole. More about the faceless hyena providing all the time codes and clips. Reminds me a bit of Chrissy Mayer, just another girl trying to be edgy on a podcast. She is the female version of your dad is stronger than my dad, and people need to realize she is more of a problem than anything.
Except her dad is a crackhead with a wig and terrible sunglasses. Her dad is 120 pounds soaking wet. Her dad is so disappointing that his little wee-wee never gets touched, and she has to go find big, BBCs. I'm convinced that's what it is.
Mike David has ever said. Either way, I'm a fan of the show and I enjoy what they do for the most part, but let's not deny there are certainly moments of immaturity and desperation. Mike David is mostly entertaining, but I think we all know how much better Tiger Belly would be without Kalila. Like and subscribe.
There you go, like and subscribe, but that's not it. We're going to part 2. So this one was made 8 months ago. Now, let's see what he thought about him in October. So this one was made in October. Can we skip this? Subscribe to this guy. Hey, buddy, don't do these intros. Nobody wants to see these intros. You lose a lot of people with the intros. There it is. Subscribe. I'll leave that there. But his name is Carl Sprace. I don't know. Give it a like. Boom. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I would have flipped off this video. You got to get rid of that.
Do the activator more than once. Trust me.
All right, so in the vast wasteland of comedy podcasts, Redbar stands tall as a monument to cringe. Host Mike David's unique blend of apathy, confusion, and questionable facial hair has captivated.
Do you notice that? Look at him. He makes fun of people. And I said he's a little boy. He can't even grow a full beard. Look at that little shit. Like, that's why, but it's no say because he's got a wig on, you know, so it makes sense he can't grow a beard like a man because he's not a man. He's a 12-year-old boy, you know, and so 12-year-old boys can't grow facial hair.
Audiences seeking to experience secondhand embarrassment. Each episode, Mike invites mostly unwilling comedians to participate in excruciating analysis punctuated by awkward silences and desperate attempts at humor. It's like listening to a group of socially anxious teenagers trying to make small talk at a school dance.
I hate this guy so much.
Mike's general style is a masterclass in disinterest. So, what's your thing? Followed by a glance at his watch.
You know who Redbar is? He's the Joe Biden of comedy podcasts, because he just sits there like, he doesn't really say anything. He's like, the toothpaste is in the ice cream. And you're like, what? He's Joe Biden. He's becoming delusional. He's becoming stupider with each podcast. And then the Scars Club will be like, oh my God, he did so much. And it's like, bro, the only reason you think he did so much is because you ain't done nothing with your fucking life. All you done is sit in that Facebook group and try and act like you're some fucking master investigator and you're going to ruin everybody's life. Well, think about it. Think about it. If you're out to just find people that hate on Redbar or don't get Redbar's approval, and you're out to ruin their life, what the fuck you think you're doing? What's wrong with you? Why are you trying to ruin people's life? Like, if you want to ruin people's life, that should be the first clue that you're a retard. Look, I know that my videos don't matter. I know that Joe Rogan, Tom Segura copyrights me all the time, but generally speaking, I know that they don't give a shit. And if I had videos made about me, I don't give a shit. It's your page. But these guys, they think they have this effect on the world where they matter. But they don't. Nobody cares about Redbar. You know why? Okay, Redbar went after Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz is still being successful. Redbar went after Logan Paul. Logan Paul's still scamming people and making millions of dollars. He went after Joe Rogan. He went after Tony Hinchcliffe. They're all still making money. And you know the only person that ain't made no money and failed at a comedy club and has a chip on his shoulder because he couldn't run a business properly is him. And if you didn't know, he's also a trust fund kid. So what can you say about this guy? Daddy gave him some money to open a club and he failed. So daddy gave him some money to buy a studio and he sat in there like a little scrawny bitch this whole time.
Audience must wonder if they've stumbled into a therapy session or a hostage situation.
And I'll tell you something. After you see it come to me in
Redbar's comedy highlights include Mike's impressions, eerily reminiscent of a dad trying to be cool at a family gathering, and his signature laugh.
Yeah, he talks about how he's such a fashionista, but he looks like a dad that hates his fucking life and his wife doesn't love him. Look at that. Look at that shirt. And look, he always has to wear big clothes. You know why? Because he looks like a little boy and he's ashamed of his little boy body. Like, look at his arm. His arm is probably as long as my forearm. Can you imagine that? He has little T-Rex arms.
Laugh, which sounds suspiciously like a dying walrus with asthma. But don't worry, Mike's not just a one-trick pony. He's also a masterclass of asking the same question 5 times, interrupting himself, sharing irrelevant personal anecdotes, and forgetting the fool's name. The show's popularity defies explanation, but I'll take a stab. Redbar renegades are either gluttons for punishment, fans of train wrecks, or simply related to Mike.
Retards. They're retards. My girlfriend always says that. She's like, they like to come on people's page and get banned or shit on. Yeah, they're the same guys that watch their wives get fucked. Oh, wait, they don't have wives. They're the same guys that go to peep shows and watch people get fucked. They're the same guys that we call cucks. They're the same guys that nobody hangs out with. They're the same guys that could easily have just not been on this planet and nobody would give a shit. Those are the people that watch Redbar. Retards, losers, incels, rejects, and just men that aren't men. They're just little boys. That's who they are. That's why nobody fears them. Redbar, you know, hey, Redbar, if you're so fucking tough, come to the gym. Boxing gym, jiu-jitsu gym, whatever. Run your mouth and we'll have a sanctioned thing. I don't care. Let's go, Redbar. Let's see what the Fools Watch will do then. But you know, it wouldn't do anything because Redbar always has to hide. He always has to hide. He can't even be on YouTube officially because he has to hide.
That is Gen X bullshit.
In conclusion, Redbar is the podcast equivalent of watching a toddler play with a lighter. Mesmerizing, yet terrifying. Mike David, we salute your unwavering commitment to awkward comedy and your impressive collection of pleated pants. Keep cringing, America. P.S. Mike, if you do happen to watch this or stumble upon it in your Facebook group, please know I'm only joking. Mostly. Until the next one.
There you go, folks. I'm just going to turn this off. I'm playing in the background. There you go. Redbar, king of the retards, king of the incels, a nothing burger that doesn't matter. And if you put me on Fool's Watch, nobody fucking cares because you are a giant incel. And if you want to insult me, here you go. Put your picture in the profile. Let us see what you look at. But you won't, because you look like the dude from the Goonies, you giant fucking cuckface.
Do you like to bang? You don't stay.